oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Welcome to Devil's Playground. I'm Kenny Weber.
And I'm Brian Matthews.
And we haven't released an episode in like a month.
Yeah. It's been kind of a crazy month. You've been gone sick.
Yeah, it's been so much of that shit. Ever since you started hosting Nice Bits.
I know, you've been gone a lot lately.
I know, you've been poisoning me, I feel like. No, I got sick a couple times and then was gone for different reasons a couple
Colorado and then went with Eaches.
Oh, yeah, to Vegas and shit. So, yeah, it's been and then we recorded a couple episodes, but then we were also in the middle of figuring out some, like, marketing kind of, not really like just like branding, just like we were figuring some shit out, so we didn't really release those episodes. And then now it's been long enough to where like this episode we gotta release it when we do it.
Yeah,
this one specifically. So.
Wait, but do we still have 2 other episodes that haven't been released?
Yeah, we still have 2 episodes that haven't been released.
So this one's gonna come out first.
But this one will for sure be first.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
if I'm like, hey, how you been, Brian? And then we're gonna tell people how we've been.
Oh yeah, we're gonna first because we end every episode with like, come to the show this weekend, like tonight we're gonna be.
So in those episodes, don't go those nights, but you'll never know.
No, go those nights that you hear it, but just know that that's not what's gonna be happening that night.
Yeah, because there'll still be something happening that night. We'll still be there.
Yeah,
but I don't know. But it's been cool. It's been all right. Vegas was fun and cool, and being sick was not. So,
damn.
How was it being here?
Well, I was also sick, but like in the cool.
You know, I was
also sick.
I
was super sick.
That's fucking sick, dude.
So sick.
You're so sick, bro.
Yeah, watch. I'm fucking. Wait, hold on. Let me get a little older. I'm so sick, dude. Like, I just turned 7.
Yeah, why's your voice like that, though, if you're 7?
Because this is how 7-year-olds sound, dude.
You sound a little elfish to be 7, man.
Oh,
Okay. Does that sound better?
Now you sound like your balls are in the middle of dropping. Okay, how does that sound? Well, now you sound like me. What? No, there's no way. I'm only 7. How do I sound like you? What is going on? Okay, hold on. One more time.
How does that sound?
Well, now you just sound auto-tune.
I think I broke my voice box.
I can do the auto-tune.
I can't do the auto-tune in a baby voice.
I can do the auto-tune in a baby voice, though, because I'm better than you, Brian.
No! Why do you do this to me?
All you can do is echo while you do your auto-tune. And I can be a baby. And that's why you're a bitch, Brian. In the night I hear him call the coldest story ever told. Somewhere along the way he lost his soul. 'Cause Brian is a bitch. How did you get such a bitch? Why are you such a fucking bitch, Brian? Even though it's your podcast to do.
God damn it, dude. I can't. I'm getting bitched out on every set.
Hell yeah, dude. I like this. I like that I have the V6 and you have the V3, so I can do cooler things than you.
I know I'm very limited in what I could do. I could be That's why I stick to one auto-tune voice, and we make it sound so weird.
I can be a chorus of babies. That's right, a chorus of babies.
That's not a...
Are you ready for the chorus
Yes,
of babies? Here's the chorus really sound like a chorus, though. It just sounds weird. Oh, what was that?
I just accidentally hit. I wanted to see what that sounded like.
Here's me in a hall. Here's me in a room. Here's me in a plate. I'm in a fucking plate.
They're in a play. That's harmony.
This is harmony.
This is harmony.
And
This is 95.5, The Wave. That's right, you're calling into The Wave. This is Big Bad Brian Beanery. What's your question?
wait, hold on. Oh wait.
Hello, you're calling into 92.7, The Wave. This is Big Bad Brian Beanery. What can I do for you? Hi, yeah, Big Bad Brian? Oh, God, this is so cool. Yeah, you can call me BBB. Oh, God, long-time listener, first-time caller, long-time first-time. I don't even, what is this radio show? Do you play music? Do we review stuff? What is, I was born. That's right, he called it a Brian Beanery podcast, and he didn't even know what he was going to say. Don't bring that bullshit into my radio show. Next caller, bring him in the room. Yellow, 92.7, Brian's Beanery podcast radio show. What can I do for you?
Hi, yeah, I'm calling because the sound of your podcast makes me feel uneasy. The fact, does it have to be the B word?
Once again, 92.7 Brian Beanery podcast. We got a little baby on the line talking about the B word. Sounds like your mom's a bitch. Click up on him. Click. Yellow. Welcome to 92.7 Brian Beanery podcast. What can I do for ya? Click. We don't like robots. Fuck off. Next caller. Yellow. 92.7's Brian's Beanery podcast. What can we do for ya?
Hey, BBB.
Oh, you know I'm a sucker for some auto-tune. What do we got, kid?
It's me, B-Pain.
My favorite of the Pains. Most people like T-Pain, but I'm all about B-Pain here on 92.7 Brian Beanery podcast. What you want, B-Pain? What can we do?
I just wanted to call to say I love your ways. You just answer phone calls all day, never doing really anything else.
Click. Do not call and insult me, even if you're gonna sing. I don't like B-Pain. It's all about T-Pain now. We'll be back after these messages. 92.7 Brian Beanery podcast.
Oh, God.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Multiple mental issues.
Jesus Christ. Okay, okay, there's me. This is Kenny's back. Yeah, that was fun. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I like that one. Haven't riffed like that in a while. Let's go to some little conversation starters because I basically begged people online to write to us.
Yeah, and I'll beg to you right now. Hey, if you're watching this, write into us. Tell us questions, maybe news articles. Tell us about your day. Just get us anything. You know, we can just riff off, talk about. You don't even have to listen to your answer. You could just submit
Yeah,
something.
but hey, listen to your fucking answer, okay? Because we're trying to build something. I'm telling you,
The more interactive it is,
yeah,
the
if
more fun it is.
we build this, it's interactive and it actually takes off. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
If you want to message us something, you can message us at dppodcast 69420 at gmail.com. And then the number is?
I know it's 714-92. No, I don't.
No,
902. No,
just do the email. Fuck the number.
No one writes to the number anyway. No, on the next podcast, I'll make sure we have that.
Yeah, and I'll try to learn it.
And everything. It's not on. I got a new iPad, and it's on the iPad. That's why I just got to get it on here, and I'm not going to do it right now in the middle of the podcast and stop our flow. But I also follow either one of us, or we'll follow both of us on social media, and then I always drop like Facebook and Instagram like posts or stories that'll say like, hey, comment here. So that's what we have today, some Facebook and Instagram shit. Haven Hair, this is just the name on Facebook. Haven Hair, what is the best advice you've received in regards to your career? What do you got, Brian? What's the best advice that you've received in regards to your career?
Best advice I've gotten in regards to my career? God. I mean, I think we literally bring this up all the time, where it's like having to actually do or like work on your social media, and like you can't be like from when we first started talking.
Yeah.
Where we were sitting in this exact living room.
100%.
And
in 2017.
In 2017, and I told you I do not want I don't need to work on social media. You don't need that. And then now here we are, and I'm plugging shit all the time.
Right, and a little behind, so you should.
And a little behind,
but you weren't totally wrong in that, because now I would say that's a big plague within like the more local comedy scenes, is that everybody's out there trying to get those clips and trying to get that, get the social media stuff going, when it's something that you need to do once you've kind of built like a foundation. Once you have a foundation, but. So you'd say just advice, your like social media advice?
Yeah, because I mean now that's part of my job, so I get like advice on that shit all the time.
I think that I think it's like changes. I think it's a weird question, because the advice change. It just depends on what like part of the journey you're on. So it's like, yeah, a lot of it right now is about that social media stuff and all of that. But I'll say, like, from a new comic, like if you're brand new, the best advice I got was don't be annoying. Which is very underrated advice. Like, every single new comic, just like every single person, has like so many similarities. Like, we see the same thing when new comics start, and it's just like a super eagerness. And eagerness doesn't have to be annoying. True. But goddamn it can be.
Yeah,
and so
God, most of the time it is.
Just chill. That's the best advice that I ever got. Just be like, yeah, just like go put your head down and fucking don't be annoying.
That's true. Like in the beginning, I remember hearing like, oh, learn how to like not talk, like where it's like not like in a fucked up way, but it's like not everything you're gonna say is gonna be 100 out of the park, and it's like
the best analogy is probably like, let's say you play sports, like you play football, and like you're good at it, and then you go to like for the first time you go to like one of those camps where like all the kids at camp, they play football and they're good, and so they went to the camp. Now, like, you're just in the mix with all these people, right? Like, that's how comedy is, but like less glamorous and skillful. It's in the sense that like all these people that you're around when you first start, like everybody's the same. They all just were like, I want to do comedy, and so they all so you're around a bunch of people like you, because most comics will be like, when I'm at the party, I'm the funny guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like when I'm it's like, yeah, you're around all the funny guys.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because even you usually a lot of the times, even the unfunny fucking new comics are the funny guys of their friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But they just haven't learned how to like be the funniest around more funny people. It's like it's a different skill thing. It's like,
well, it's just because
so it's like, all right, you did it in a sports way, I'll do it in a Yu-Gi-Oh way. So it's like in Yu-Gi-Oh when you got a guy that gets really into the competition and starts playing competitively, right? But then all your other friends, they just play but based off the show. And it's like, I mean, yeah, we all kind of do it, but it's like, I'm doing it a little differently. Kind of like that, right?
And I have Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I go, hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! Chew! I just gotta fight for me! The White Dragon Lotus is gonna come out of here! And I've got my fucking Yugifier!
Whoa. We can't say that anymore.
Yugification.
Yugification.
I remember when this area was all black people. Now it's been Yugified. There's Yu-Gi-Ohs everywhere. Yugification. and me. Oh shit, that's Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll teach you and you teach me. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Boom! Ash Yu-Gi-Oh! Main character. Bad guy's name? Gary. Who are the other bad guys? Team Cocket. Cocket and Bullet. Pew pew pew.
It's so crazy because I'm the one that had an energy drink before this.
We haven't podcasted in like 3 or 4 weeks. So, like 3 weeks. It's all built up. It's like you gotta get it out, man.
Got to get it out somehow, right?
Yeah. What are we at right now?
Oh, what timing was?
Yeah.
We still got questions, fool.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We've been
Oh, okay, cool.
16
I'm
minutes.
just gonna check.
Yeah, because there's no fucking.
Yeah.
We don't have to monitor it now. I mean, we can. Like, we're able to. All right, next question. If you were a dog, Kimberly Marie writes in from Facebook, if you were a dog, what breed would you be? Not what would you want to be. Wait, what?
Okay. Like, what would you just be? Like, 'cause there's the one that you would want to be, but then there's obviously a breed that you would be.
Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, I see what she's saying. She's not saying, like, I get to pick my breed. She's saying, like, what breed are... Like, she's saying, like...
What?
I'm back, and this is Brian's Beanery Podcast. We've got a survey for you. We got one of those cute little surveys. What dog are you? Call in right now. We're waiting for callers to call in. Tell me what dog you are. Yellow. 92.7 Brian's Beanery Podcast. Tell me what dog you are.
I think I would be a Doberman, because I'm strong and I'm vicious.
Click. All right, we had to hang up on him because he's clearly a liar. We got ourselves a Shih Tzu on the first call. Let's take one more call. See if we got somebody truthful. Hello, Brian's Beanery Podcast on 92.7.
Hello.
Is this the Dark Lord?
Yes. It is me, he himself, the Dark Prince Lucifer. By the way, love the podcast, love the, if I were to choose a dog that I would be, not that I would want to be, but I'd probably consider myself, a Chihuahua, you know, with metal teeth.
The Dark Prince almost pissed me off. 92.7 Beanery Podcast Radio Show. But he'd be a Chihuahua with the fucking sharp teeth. That's what we're talking about. That's what we need in here. We need that kind of energy.
It's bark and bite.
You heard it here first. That's the Dark Lord himself, barking and biting, and barking. I'm farting up a storm in the studio. Back to commercials, because that's what we get paid for. Pew, 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 pew.
So what dog would you...
What dog would I really be? Brian
Yeah.
Matthew? I don't know. I mean, I love Alaskan Malamutes because they're so chill and kind of dumb. But then it's like I don't know if that's the one I would want to be or the one I am. Like, if I'm more like, you know?
Oh, it's good. It's like a husky?
Yeah, it's kind of like a husky, but a more chill. Like, huskies are very like active and they're just more chill.
Nice. All right, I can see that. We see that. I mean, I don't think that's absurd. Damn. And then what dog
Yeah, what dog would you be?
would I be?
A poodle. A black poodle.
Like this, like a standard. Bro, that is literally looks
Standard poodle.
It looks like me.
It's got the buns. Its ears look like your buns.
Damn, that was a very good call. So yeah, so that's the answer, dude. I'm a standard poodle.
I mean, they've been known to have an attitude and be vicious.
Yeah. And you're an Alaskan Malamute. You would definitely have a cooler name. But I'm cool. Like when you look up a standard poodle, pretty cool. So I don't know. That was a pretty fun one. Let's do one more on
Okay.
this episode, and then we can save the rest for another episode if we get one done today.
Yeah, I'm down.
Let's go with what's the hardest drug you've ever tried, and what transpired after you ingested, snorted, or smoked said substance. From Devlin Steele Gillespie. Yes.
Devlin Steele, Gillespie.
Yes. Crazy name, but that's on Facebook as well.
Devlin Steele, crystal clear Gillespie.
Oh, the hardest drug you've ever done and what happened right after? I mean, I've had harder trips on mushrooms, but then I feel like the hardest drug I've ever done was like probably like a cocktail of stuff. Where it was like DMT, ketamine, and NOS.
Jesus Christ. So what happened?
I mean, it was chill. I didn't lose it. Surprisingly, DMT and NOS go really well together.
Really?
Yeah. But it was like DMT out of the pen.
Okay.
So it's not like fucking, I saw the creators, man. Like, it was very like, oh, I'm feeling something. And then you do the NOS, and that just kind of.
I have a DMT pen.
That's the episode.
But the hardest drug I've ever done was, I guess it has to be acid. That's because technically acid is stronger,
Right, yeah.
stronger than mushrooms. And then acid is just so much fun to me. Like, I mean, a lot of the people around me don't really like taking acid frequently or anything like that. Like, I mean, I don't like taking it frequently, but what I mean by that is like, I don't know why I said
acid today, man.
I don't know why I said frequently, but what I meant was I don't know why like they don't like given the opportunity, just being like, hey, let's take some acid. They're like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, fuck it. The only thing for me is I need a 24 hours of not doing anything because 12 hours to have acid and 12 hours to sleep.
Yeah, true.
That's the worst part. But it's just so much fun. I am a bit machine. Like, for sure, I would love to one day, if we had a couple days off, to just do acid and have the stuff set up and just record and see what happened. Like, it could be terrible.
Yeah.
But we literally could end up with
The lost episodes.
and we could end up with fucking 17 of them. Like, you know what I mean? Because they're short, and we could do a shit ton of them.
Yeah, true.
It would be a lot of fun. But yeah, not like drug wise, nothing crazy. Like, I mean, I just have a lot of fun doing acid.
Yeah.
And it's fun to do whippets while you do acid, in my opinion. I think that's a lot of fun. Other than that, whippets aren't. They're just when you do something else like acid, mushrooms, Molly, I feel like the effect of it seems like it's lasting longer. It's like, ugh, like some fun. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy hallucinogens.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is I become a bit machine when I'm like on mushrooms,
Nice.
and I'm just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, I want to have fun. Like, let's fucking. It's yeah, and that's the hardest. I've tripped the hardest on mushrooms than anything.
Yeah. Mushrooms. No, I've had enough mushrooms to trip the hard. It's still acid, but not even that hard. I don't know. I do everything so responsibly. I like, you know what I mean? Like even drinking, like I'm very calculated of like I drink fairly frequently doing comedy, and it's just like it's very, very rare that I would get like out of hand or anything.
Bro, one time, this isn't the hardest I tripped, but I just remembered about this. I was on mushrooms, and I was sitting in my backyard with my friend, right? And there was like some kind of crazy car crash / chase going on in my neighborhood. Because we're just sitting in the backyard, I'm tripping out. All of a sudden you hear, boom! Then starts peeling out and then taking off. And then you just hear it like going around the neighborhood. Like not like just leaving the area, but going around the area and crashing into more shit. And you're just like, what the fuck? And I'm tripping out. And in my mind, it feels like the end of the world type shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what's kicking off right now?
Jesus.
And then I'm like, oh. So me and my friend, we get on our bikes and we start riding around. And I just remember like my fucking shirt was like flapping in the wind. All my neighbors were coming out of their house, walking to their front yards because everyone can hear this.
Yeah.
It's fucking getting crazy. And I just remember feeling like it was the end of the world, and I was so hyped for it. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go! Woo!
It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And Brian's high. It's actually the end of the podcast as we know it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, it's the
The end of the podcast as we know it. It's the end of the podcast as we know it. It's the end of the podcast podcast as we know it, and I feel fine. And a little horny. Goodbye.
All right, bye guys.